Racing heat race number 1. JR Topper with the advantage. Selzy now taking a peek down to the bottom. Howard settling in third. JR Topper leads them by lap number 1. Selzy all over the rear nerve for the 92 of Topper. Selzy to the inside. Selzy clears him down to the bottom. New leader off at turn 4, Dominic Selzy. Evan Martin starting tailback on the field. Now up into the 4th spot, trying to run down the 37 of Matt Howard. Selzy, JR Topper, Matt Howard, Evan Martin, and Kyle Bellum. Topper still trying to hold off the 37 of Howard. Topper, Howard, Evan Martin, Kyle Bellum. Straightaway lead over that second place battle. Out of turn 4 this time. White flag in the air for your leader, Dominic Selzy. Out of turn 4, checkered flag in the air, your winner, Dominic Selzy. Tyler Roots finishing up in the 6th spot. Kyle Bellum running 5th. Evan Martin comes home in the 4th spot. Matt Howard holds on to 3rd. JR Topper comes home with the runner-up spot. And if you would, a big round of applause all the way from the state of California. Your winner driving the 41, Dominic Selzy. Lanny Carpenter coming off the front row, but he got company. Boy, did Jonathan Cornell get shot out of a cannon. Cornell from tailback all the way up into the 2nd spot now as they roll out of turn 4. Carpenter, Cornell, Erdith, Jennison. Scott Comstock, Randy Martin settling back in the 5th spot. Lanny Carpenter right through the center, down through turns 3 and 4. Battle for 3rd right now. Comstock around Jennison and a battle for the lead. Cornell dives down the turn to the bottom. He comes off a 4-2 leader down the front stretch. Cornell, Comstock, Lanny Carpenter, Jennison, and Randy Martin, your top 5. 4 down, 4 to go. This time at the line, 4 down, 4 to go. Cornell, Comstock. Carpenter now starting to feel the pressure. Randy Martin all over the rear nerf bar of that 24 car of Lanny Carpenter. Cornell stretching it out over Comstock now. 2 to go at the line, 2 to go at the line. Randy Martin working hard on Lanny Carpenter. Martin tries the high side this time. Battle off a turn 4. Wheel-to-wheel action down the back chute. White flag this time as they roll off a turn 4. Cornell, Comstock, Martin takes over third. Through turns 3 and 4, final time, checkered flag in the air. Your winner of the 35M car, Jonathan Cornell. Pick him up out of turn 4 down the front chute. Tyler Blank, Miles Paulus, Mason Daniels wasting no time. Tyler Blank leads them by lap number 1. Blank, Paulus, Daniels. Ben Brown settling down to the 4th spot. Ferencrank Bank at 5th. Walton running tailback on the 6th. Daniels in a 33 car searching around trying to find some real estate. Miles Paulus now slowly, surely trying to reel in the 75 car of Tyler Blank. Three cars, Blank, Paulus, Daniels this time by 4 down, 4 to go, 4 down, 4 laps remaining. Caution coming out on the Speedway, the 93 car of Taylor Walton coming to a stop down to the inside of turn 3. Taking a look at him, green flag up in the air. Mason Daniels trying to take a peek. Paulus holds him off. They work down out of turn 2 down the back chute. Again as they power him up off of turn 4. Tyler Blank once again jumped out early on him, got a big lead down the back chute. Miles trying to reel him in this time by the flag. Blank down low. Paulus trying to find something up a little bit higher as they head down the back chute the final time. Miles with a big run off the turn 4. Wheel-to-wheel action on the front chute. Oh! Whoa, whoa, whoa.
At the Missouri State Fair, side by side through turns number 1 and 2. Quentin Benson out to the early advantage out of turn 2. Parkinson going to fall back to the number 2 spot. Here comes Wyatt Burks. Wyatt Burks down to the inside of the 65 of Parkinson, trying to take over the number 2 spot, but Parkinson storming back up on the high side, trying to hold on. Side by side down the front straightaway. It's going to be the 11W of Wyatt Burks into the number 2 spot as Parkinson going to fall back to 3rd. 90, Riley Kreisel all the way up to the number 4 spot in 1 lap of competition. 37 of Brian BB going to fall back to the number 5 spot. Then you have the 4 of Brayden Cromwell. The 2, Jason Phillips rounding out your field. Everybody chasing. That car number 15B out of Sweet Springs, Missouri. QBR on the side. Quentin Benson racing. Down the back straightaway, the 11W of Wyatt Burks in hot pursuit through turns number 3 and 4. It's Benson at the point. Burks in second, but he's got company. Here comes that car number 65 of Chris Parkinson and the 90 of Riley Kreisel. Burke's going to look down to the inside out of turn number 2, but Benson's going to stretch it back out down the back straight. Quentin Benson, your leader. Wyatt Burke's trying to make a move down to the inside, and here comes Parkinson. Parkinson letting it all hang loose up on the high side out of turn 4. Cross flags this time by. 4 laps down, 4 laps to go with Quentin Benson in the 15B leading the way. Down the back chute. Benson, Burks, Parkinson, Kreisel, and Beebe. Cromwell right behind him on the outside of the top 5, looking in from behind Cromwell and car number 4. Finds car number 2 of Jason Billups. Meanwhile, back up front, we got a battle brewing. Benson has it. Burks wants it. Parkinson is right there. Throw in the 90 of Riley Kreisel as Burks looking down to the inside through 3 and 4. Benson just a little bit too quick on the exit of 4. 2 more times around here in the inverted pill draw dash. Wyatt Burks looking to the inside. Benson knows he's there. Going to shut the door down the back chute. Entering into turns number 3 and 4. Benson right in the middle of the track. Burks going to try something new. Looks to the inside, now lets it fan out of turn number 4. White flag in the air. 1 more time around. Burks gonna throw it up top shelf, kind of cut the corner off turn 2. We're drag racing down the back straightaway with Quentin Benson in the 15B showing the way through turns number 3 and 4. We're gonna be looking at the checkered flag this time. Up top shelf, making it work. The 15B of Quentin Benson. Second place goes the car number 11W of Wyatt Burks. Third place, the 65 of Chris Parkinson. Fourth place, the 90, Riley Kreisel. Fifth place goes the car number 4 of Braden Cromwell. Sixth place, the 37 of Brian Beebe. And rounding out your field, car number 2 of Jason Billups. But here he comes, race fans off turn number 4, picking up the dash victory. Car number 15B out of Sweet Springs, Missouri, Quentin Benson. Second place to the 11W, Wyatt Burks. Third place to the 90, Riley Kreisel. 65, Chris Parkinson. In fourth, the 4, Braden Cromwell. Rounding out your top 5 behind Cromwell, the 37 of Brian Beebe. And the 2 of Jason Billups rounding out your field. Beebe on the inside, Cromwell on the high side, looking for the green flag, coming down the front straightaway. A lot better start this time with the car number 37 of Brian Beebe out to the early advantage. Cromwell down to the inside goes the 15B of Quentin Benson. 65 of Chris Parkinson up on his high side with the 90 of Riley Kreisel rounding out the top 5. 11W of Wyatt Burks right behind him with the 2 of Jason Billups and the 12 of John Helm. Shotgun on the field. Everybody chasing. Car number 37 of Brian Beebe. But here comes Braden Cromwell. Cromwell down to the inside in turns number 1 and 2 for the race lead out of turn number 2. Brian Beebe in car number 37 on the high side. Braden Cromwell down to the inside, entering into turns number 3 and 4. Neither driver giving up an inch right in the middle of turns 3 and 4. Beebe high, Cromwell low. It's going to be car number 4, Braden Cromwell, your early leader. Brian Beebe settling back into the number 2 spot. 15B of Quentin Benson rounding out your top 3 as off the track goes car number 12 of John Helm. We stay green flag racing. Cromwell your leader. Beebe trying it top shelf off 4. Down the front straightaway. Braden Cromwell separating himself from the rest of the field as he's your leader. 37 of Brian Beebe with his hands full with car number 15B of Quentin Benson down the back chute. 11W of Wyatt Burks followed by the 90 of Riley Kreisel, the 65 of Chris Parkinson, and the 2 of Jason Billups rounding out the field. Everybody chasing. That car number 4, Cowboy Braden Cromwell with the lead through turns number 1 and 2. Separating himself from the rest of the field. He's got about an 8-10 car length lead going down the back straightaway. 15-year-old Braden Cromwell showing the way through turns number 3 and 4. Brian Beebe in the middle of the track through turns number 3. Off 4, it's Beebe running second. Quentin Benson sitting third. Fourth is the 11W of Burks as Burks dives down to the inside, trying to do a little bit of a slide job now. Up to the high side is the 15B of Benson. Benson holding steady right there in the 3rd spot. Burks going to go to the inside, trying to take the position away through turns 3 and 4. Benson not going away. Up on the top side, down the front straightaway. The 11W, Wyatt Burks able to take away that number 3 spot from the 15B of Quentin Benson. Benson gonna fall back to 4th as the 90 of Riley Kreisel rounds out the top 5. Behind Kreisel, the 65, Chris Parkinson, and the 2 of Jason Billups. Cross flags this time by halfway through this feature with car number 4, Braden Cromwell, your leader. Brian Beebe sitting 2nd, Wyatt Burks running 3rd, Quentin Benson sitting 4th, Kreisel 5th, Parkinson 6th, and the 2 of Jason Billups rounding out your field. Off for your leader, car number 4, Cowboy Braden Cromwell, stretching it out. He's got about a 2-corner lead through turns number 3 and 4, through turns number 1 and 2, rather, down the back straightaway. Field kind of separating out as it's Cromwell out front by about a half a straightaway over car number 37 of Brian Beebe. Beebe has his hands full with the car number 11W of Wyatt Burks. Burks gonna look down to the inside through turns number 1 and 2 as Beebe goes high with a little bit of a push. Burks able to hug that inside line. High side gonna have momentum down the back straightaway. Beebe holds steady right there in that runner-up spot, but Burks still not going away down to the inside for the number 2 spot. Oh, a little bit of puff of smoke from the leader's car as he went into turns number 1 and 2 that time as he goes down the back straightaway. I'll keep an eye on it. May have been a tire rub on car number 4 of Braden Cromwell as he goes through 3 and 4. It's Cromwell, Beebe, Burks into the number 2 spot. Wyatt Burks into that runner-up spot, gets able to get past car number 37 of Brian Beebe. 15B of Quentin Benson running 4th, 90 of Riley Kreisel, 5th, 65, Chris Parkinson, 6th, and the 2 of Jason Billups rounding out your field. As it's still all car number 4 started outside row number 1. Braden Cromwell, your leader, with a lot of smoke. A lot of smoke coming out of that engine of car number 4 of Braden Cromwell as he goes down the back straightaway. It's Cromwell, your leader. Burks trying to run him down. Has about a half a corner to make up on car number 4 of Braden Cromwell. That's Cromwell looking at the 2 to go signal, this time by car. Still wanting to put out a little bit of a smoke screen as he goes into turns number 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway. Cromwell, your leader. Burks in 2nd. Beebe running 3rd. Kreisel able to get around car number 15B of Quentin Benson to take over the number 4 spot as the white flag comes out. One more time around for our race leader, car number 4, Braden Cromwell. Off turn number 2, going down the back straightaway. Has about an 8 to 10 car length lead over the 11W of Wyatt Burks. Through 3, entering into turn number 4, straighten it out one last time. Coming to his first ever feature win in the non-wing, car number 4 of Braden Cromwell. Second place goes to car number 11W of Wyatt Burks. Third place, the 90 of Riley Kreisel. Fourth place, 37 of Brian Beebe. Fifth place, the 15B of Quentin Benson. Sixth place, car number 65 of Chris Parkinson. And rounding out the field, getting ready to come off turn number 4, car number 2 of Jason Billups. And your feature winner, the 4 of Braden Cromwell. So again, picking up his first ever feature win, car number 4, Braden Cromwell.
Laps of racing, $3,500 to win. First tonight here for the 2019 Missouri State Championship. And here we go out of turn 4. Cornell off the bottom leads them now to turn 2. Selzy in tow. Paulus moves up into 3rd. Cornell leads them by lap number 1. Cornell, Selzy, Paulus, Tyler Blake in 4th spot. Randy Martin running 5th. Tasker Phillips running in the 6th spot. Martin taking a peek to the inside of Tyler Blake. Martin moves into 4th. Tyler Blake falls back into 5th. Phillips running in the 6th spot. Evan Martin running 7th. trying to run down Jonathan Cornell. Miles Paulus all alone in third. Mason Daniels, a 33 car, starting to work his way through the field. Caution on the backstretch, caution on the backstretch. JR Topper, the 92 car, coming to a halt down the Alani looking them over high up in the perch as they come back. Green flag racing off of 4. Cornell back into the point, down the back chute, brings Selzy with him. Makes the move up into third now. Small Paul's back into fourth. Cornell around the bottom, Selzy trying to work something up through the middle of the racetrack. Martin all alone in the third spot. Paulus in fourth. Tyler Blank running fifth. Brisker now works to the high side around Tyler Blank. Kyle Bellum in the 86 car starting to make his presence known. Bellum working his way up through the field. Up front still Cornell. Selzy, Randy Martin, your top 3. Paulus, Tyler Blake, fifth. Kyle Bellum continuing to pick off cars, makes his way around the 4 of Evan Martin. All over Tyler Blank. Battle for fifth right now. Tyler Blank, Tasker Phillips. Selzy starting to reel in Cornell. Selzy takes a look to the bottom. Cornell trying to hold him off. Leaders catching lap traffic down into turn 3 and 4. "12 laps down, halfway through this one. Cornell holding on for dear life as Selzy they continue to work lap traffic off of turn 4. Cornell, Selzy, Randy Martin, your top 3. Paulus running in fourth still, fifth, Tyler Blake and Kyle Bellum. Little breathing room now for Cornell as they get through lap traffic, but here comes Selzy again on the high side. Cornell working around the lap traffic of Brown. Saturday main event. Good. Cornell got away clean. Field has evened herself out right now. Cornell sells a Martin, Paulus, and Evan Martin. Tasker Phillips off the pace in the 17 car. Right rear tire down on the 7 car of Tasker Phillips. With 19 down as Cornell picks up the pace and brings them off a 4. Randy Markin made a run at Selzy. Selzy holds him off. Evan Martin, Tyler Blank in a good battle back in the 6th spot. Laps are winding down. Can Cornell hold on? Cornell sells a Randy Martin. Miles Paulus in 4th, but here comes Kyle Bellum. Bellum in the 86 car trying to run down the 21 of Miles Paulus. Yellow flag out once again. Car around down to the bottom. Now the 86 car. Randy Martin makes the dive, this time makes the move underneath Selzy. Martin takes over the 2nd spot. Tyler Blank, the 75 car, coming to a stop midway down the back chute, bringing out the yellow hanky again. Off of turn 4, green flag in the air. Cornell shuts the door on Martin. He'll head on down the back chute. Field works away off of turn 4. They see the white flag. Down the back chute the final time. Off of turn 4, he can see the checkered flag waving. Your winner's gonna be Jonathan Cornell. Miles Paulus coming home with a 4th place finish. Dominic Selzy in the 41 car coming home in 3rd. Randy Martin in the 14 car getting it done, comes home in the runner-up spot. And taking home the big check tonight. He'll be making his way down here to the front chute. Taking a cool down lap over on the back chute, the 35M. Jonathan Cornell picking up the money tonight.
As heavy on the exit of turn number 4, looking for the green. For a green flag racing here at the Missouri State Fair. Outlaw late models through turns number 1 and 2. It's going to be the 1X Aaron Moran out to the early advantage. Down the back straightaway, the 42 of Chad Richwine following in suit. Entering into turns number 3 and 4, the 1X Morant able to stretch out the difference down the front straightaway. Morant, your leader. Richwine in second, side-by-side battle for third and fourth. 31 of Cole Hinton down to the inside of that car. Number 5 of Todd Schutte. Schutte going to fall back a position. He's going to be in fourth with a good run going down the back straight. Car number 27 of Derek Hinson rounding out your top 5. Down the front straightaway, Morant, Richwine, Hinson, Schutte. Hinson going to go to the inside of Richwine, trying to take over the number 2 spot. A little bit of bumping and grinding off the exit of 2. Schutte going to try to follow suit down the back chute. Battle for the third and fourth position. Richwine on the high side. Schutte down to the inside. Schutte going to have the preferred line, taking over the number 3 spot. Everybody chasing car number 1X. Of Aaron Morant, your leader. .31, Cole Hinson running in that runner-up position. Third place right now on the track, car number 5 of Todd Schutte. Followed by the 42H of Chad Richwine and the 27 of Derek Hinson rounding out your top 5. Everybody chasing car number 1X of Aaron Morant. As he's going to be pulling up on lap traffic. Off the track goes car number 38, T of John Doe. Lap traffic may come into play here momentarily as car number 1X, Aaron Morant. Going to pull alongside the 6C of Bob Cummings up on the high side, wasting no time with lap traffic down the back chute. The 1X, Aaron Morant, your leader. 31. C of Cole Hinson running in that runner-up position, but he's got a lot of company. Car number 5 of Todd Schutte right there in hot pursuit down the front straightaway. Morant, Hinson, Schutte, your top 3 with the 42H. Chad Richwine in fourth. 27 of Derek Hinson still rounding out your top 5. Back behind Hinson finds that car number down the front straightaway goes our leader. Top 3 separating themselves from the rest of the field. Morant, Hinson, Schutte. Schutte gets a good run down the back straightaway. He's going to pull alongside the 31C of Cole Hinson up to the high side. Car number 5 of Todd Schutte, but down to the inside comes Hinson storming back. Hinson going to have it at the flag stand, staying in that number 2 position, but Schutte not going away. Up front, we have a 3-car battle for the lead. It's the 1X of Morant, the 5 of Schutte, and the 31 of Hinson. Hinson stuck up on the high line as Schutte going to take the inside line and the position away from the 31C of Cole Hinson. Hinson not going away though. He's again going to drive it down to the inside on car number 5 of Schutte. Schutte up high, Hinson down low, drag race down the back straightaway. It's still your leader, car number 1X of Aaron Morant. The 5 of Schutte, the 31 of Cole Hinson. Sitting in fourth is the 42H of Chad Richwine, and rounding out your top 5, car number 27 of Derek Hinson. So 2 Hinsons in the top 5 as the top 3 still doing battle out there on the racetrack. Lap traffic coming into play. Here comes Hinson. Cole Hinson down to the inside. Back to the number 2 spot as he's going to pin the 5 of Todd Schutte up to the high side, down the back chute. Lap traffic kind of coming into play. Morant, your leader. Hinson in second. Schutte going to go up top as Hinson going to get a good line coming down the front straightaway. Morant knows he's there as Cole Hinson going to drive it in on the low line into turns number 1 and 2 as the laps keep ticking away. Looks like about 12 to 13 laps down of a 20-lap feature. Car number 1X, Aaron Morant, your leader. The 31C, Cole Henson, still sitting second. And here comes that car number 5 of Todd Schutte, rounding out your podium. Fourth place on the racetrack is car number 42H of Chad Richwine, rounding out your top 5. The 27 of Derek Henson. Down the back straightaway, top 3 still waging war out here at the historic half-mile Missouri State Fair Speedway. Closing out ceremonies on night number 3. It's the 1X, Aaron Morant. Here comes Henson, Cole Henson down to the inside. Morant's gonna shut the door on the exit. Schutte with a good run. He's gonna pull alongside and pass car number 31C of Cole Henson. Into turns number 3 and 4. Morant, Schutte, Henson, your top 3 separating themselves from the rest of the field with 5 laps to go. 5 laps remaining. Morant, Schutte, Henson, your top 3 doing battle for that top position down the back straightaway. The 42H, Chad Richwine, still setting for 27 of Derek Henson, rounding out your top 5. All eyes on the battle for the lead, though. 1X, Aaron Morant has it. The 5, Todd Schutte wants it. 31C, Cole Henson, right there in hot pursuit as he's got the low line down the back straightaway. Morant with about a 2 to 3 car advantage over that car number 5 of Todd Schutte. Schutte gonna pull down to the inside off turn number 4. Morant, Schutte, Henson, your top 3 down the front straightaway. Battling all over the track as 42H Chad Richwine, still your number 4 driver. 5th place to the 27H of Derek Henson as the laps keep ticking away. Through 3 and 4, it's the 1X, Aaron Morant from the pole, trying to lead every lap with the 2 to go signal this time by. Aaron Morant, your leader. Todd Schutte, second. The 31 of Cole Henson rounding out your podium. Down the back straightaway. Schutte gonna try to get into his wheel marks down through turns number 3 and 4. All 4 looking at the white flag this time by. One more time around the historic half mile to end out the Missouri State Fair in 2019. Aaron Morant, your leader. Schutte gets a good run going down the back straightaway. Schutte gonna go for broke in turns number 3 and 4. He's gonna get a good run looking up on the high side of Aaron Morant. Drag race down the front straightaway with a lap pass. It's gonna be the 5 of Todd Schutte. Second place to the 1X of Aaron Morant. Third place to the 31C of Cole Henson. Fourth place, battling tooth and nail to the lines. The 42H of Chad Richwine finishes 4th. The 27 of Derek Henson finishes 4th, and the 42H of Chad Richwine rounds out your top 5. Race fans, how about that race? Last lap dramatics. The car number 5 of Todd Schutte hangs it up on the top shelf and makes it work, using that high line to perfection. Down from Norwalk, Iowa. Kenny's Tile on the side. S&E Properties, brilliant graphics. Falling out of the car, give him a big round of applause. Late race dramatics, your feature winner, car number 5 of Todd Schutte. What a race! All out, go for broke move on that last lap. He hangs it up on the high side and makes it work. Feature winner rounding out the night here, the 2019 Missouri State Fair. Your feature winner for the late models, car number 5 of Todd Schutte. Second place went to that car number 1X of Aaron Morant, and rounding out your podium, car number 31C of Cole Henson. Race fans, before you get out of here, I want to personally thank each and every one of you for coming out here supporting dirt racing. Thank you for coming out 2019 Missouri State Fair. For everybody here working, again, huge thank you for coming out here and supporting dirt track racing. My name's been Alan Staley. It's been a personal pleasure and honor to talk to y'all all night. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Good night and take care.